Hey y'all, so today I have this Friday the 13th Jason mask nail art. This is another one that I did a few years ago, but I wasn't doing YouTube at the time, so I wanted to do a tutorial for this. So let's get into it. I'm starting off with Zoya Anna on my index, ring, and pinky finger, and white on my middle finger, which is where I'm going to do the mask. Since I'm going to do stamping, I put some liquid latex around my cuticles so I don't get red all in my cuticles, hopefully. And then using this Bundle Monster stamping plate, which Bundle Monster is now, I think, Hello Maniology. I'm not positive that this specific plate's still available, but I use this for the blood splatters, and I'm using Essie Bordeaux to stamp with. I'm taking a small cleanup brush and acetone to go around my cuticles so that when I pull up the liquid latex, it doesn't pull the design back onto your nail. So I always try to clean up around the cuticles before I pull off the liquid latex. Since Essie Bordeaux is more of a jelly kind of polish, I went over some of the larger spots to make it a little bit darker, to make it look kind of like more pulled blood. It's not the best to stamp with, but I do like the color of it. Starting on the mask, I go over the white with one coat of OPI Samoan sand, which is like a sheer polish, just so it's not stark white when I start. And then I'm going to dry brush, so pulling as much of the polish off of the brush as you can, and then you go over the nail lightly. You'll feel it pull just a little bit, but that's how you get this streaky, kind of dirtied look. This is OPI Ice-Bergers and Fries. And then I also go over with a lighter color, and that is OPI Tan-Tonio. And I try to hit around the edges. And then I felt like I did a little bit too much, so with acetone, I'm kind of dotting a little bit and then using my finger to pull up some of the polish. I felt like I went a little heavy-handed with the dry brushing. Using a dotting tool, I'm going to put on the holes of the mask. Now, I'm not the best at doing freehand stuff. This does end up a little bit crooked on my finger from the angle that I have to be at to record. And also, my middle finger is crooked, so it makes it a little difficult. But this does give you the idea of kind of how it looks. I had the Jason mask pulled up on my computer screen so I could kind of replicate where the holes are. And then on the mask, there are these red lines. So I'm doing the ones on the top. And then I go down and I do the ones on the face, which I didn't do at the right angle because I had already put the dots there. So it should have been at a little bit of a different angle. And then I'm doing a little more dry brushing like around the holes so they look a little dirtied also. I know I'm out of focus. It's so hard when I pull my hand up like this to get it to focus again. You can see I'm just kind of going around with the darker brown to kind of dirty up where the holes would be. And then back over again with the dotting tool because I got some brown where the black was supposed to be. The very last thing I did was go over everything with matte top coat. If you saw my Freddy Krueger nail art, I did the same technique that I did with the slashes on that with the splatter on this. So I did matte top coat and then went over where the splatter is with glossy top coat so it looks kind of wet. And then I did matte top coat over the mask also. And that's it for this look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.